There was no meeting between lawyer Tadiosori and the judges, as have been widely circulated by some persons. True.
Okay.
The video footage shows clearly that any engagement that ensued was purely out of courtesy, as one can see lawyer Thaddeus clearly showing respect to the judges by bowing, as it's done within the legal profession. True, we've seen that. What the video shows clearly is that, contrary to the poisonous allegations, Justice Pauman was not in the video, and that is true.
Okay.
Now, the video also shows clearly that there was no meeting between person alleged.
Okay.
The video also shows that what happened is akin to seeing a colleague in town and exchanging pleasantries without more. The video also shows clearly that Justice Esiedu passed without even noticing the presence of Tadiosori in the restaurant until Justice Kolendi alerted him through.
Okay.
Because, so, you see, he moved. He even went left, passed by Thaddeus's table before his attention was drawn to the fact that, so Justice Esiedu was also there.
Okay.
Can you see that from the video?
Yes.
So, like, they were all walking. He passed. It was Kolendi who noticed Thaddeus. So he had walked past their table and had gone to wherever he was going before his attention was drawn that, Thaddeus was sitting here.
Okay.
So that is true by the video. The video labeled entrance shows the 3 persons, including Justice Kolendi, enter or leave the restaurant. So that's the other one.
Okay.
When they were leaving and entering. The first video that's on the page. So that is the video. So there was no point where the 3 said.
Who were did he say in his write-up who the 3 men were? Because I heard Justice Adibo Esiedu. I hear Justice Kolendi.
Yes,
but who was
the third
person?
person was not mentioned.
Okay. So it's most probable that the 3rd person is also a justice of the Supreme Court. It's possible.
Maybe he's not even a judge.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible.
So
because I heard the name of Justice Kofi has come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But he has also not
indicated who the 3rd person is. The 3rd person is not dressed in suit.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, the 3rd person is not in suit. Yes. Apparently... there has been many other things I've heard. Now, a few things,
Because per the petitioner, they were seated on the same table.
Yes, seated around the same table.
Yes, and he's heard them talk about the petition. Right? That was what we were told.
Yes.
But if this is the video, then I'm sorry.
And this is the only, what they call it, the only video we have on record.
Yes.
Nobody has provided any other. Yeah.
So if this is it, then I don't know where the narrative is coming from or narration is coming from. That they were seated around the same table.
Yeah.
And they were heard talking about the Chief Justice and the issues and the committee and the petition, then the injunction and everything like that. So
you can see that where so a few things. Where Thaddeus is sitting with Nico Tejani, there's only room for 2 chairs.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, 2 chairs on that table. I think because of the way it is, where it is positioned.
You said it is reservation. So when you reserve a table, you notice that you would indicate that I'm reserving table for 2.
Yeah.
And so that is what you'll be provided. That's exactly what it is. So if the 2 of them are the ones going for lunch, it's 2 seats that will be given them. And so that's exactly what you can see there. 2.
But a few things to observe. Now, before Kolendi was nominated to the Supreme Court, Yoni was quite a very popular lawyer.
Of course.
Very highly respected within the legal profession. In fact, I'm sure most of the people who ended up on the bench have a lot of respect and admiration for Yoni Kulendi. Very popular lawyer, Yoni Kulendi. Same with Thaddeus Sorry. Very well-known faces. Yeah. And a lot of young people actually go to even listen to their cases and learn. So Yoni Kulendi, Thaddeus Sorry, very heavily respected. So most judges are able to notice the face of at least Thaddeus Sorry. They know Thaddeus Sorry. And you realize that when Yoni Kulendi enters, one, he recognizes Nico Tejani. Because Yoni was in a legal game for Justice Kulendi was in the legal game for a long time. So he notices Nico Tejani. Not only that, Justice Kulendi then also notices two other people.
Yeah.
Just beside where I think their table was reserved, the reserved table where they are going to, two other people, and started engaging them. So you realize that after Lawyer Thaddeus Sorry was done engaging or exchanging pleasantries with the two other justices, Lawyer Thaddeus Sorry had to draw the attention of Justice Kulendi that perhaps he's going to take his seat or something. Because he had then gone on to greet
some other people,
even hug them, the two people who were there, you see. And so you cannot come see a Supreme Court judge bypass you and you won't greet him more. Those people, they can take things personal. So I understand, but I don't know what the problem is. If this is what happened, and so far this is the record we have of exactly what happened, and then I think that the guy has to produce his own evidence for us to see.
And even with this, they are concluding that the video even what confirms their story that the meeting happened.
Okay.
And I'm saying that what? So these judges of the Supreme Court and an experienced lawyer like Thaddeus Sorry, with this case that has the eyes of every other Ghanaian, even if they decide to meet, to be in a public space, open to everybody, that is when they will decide that let's go and talk about what we are going to do to Esaba Tokono. Let's go and we will sit at
and people will see
where everybody will see us. That is where we will go to. Let's go and sit there and then we'll eat and we'll start discussing the matter. What kind of make it make sense? You know, credit us with some level of intelligence and then knowledge, wisdom, kakra. Even if there will be a meeting, they will decide a public space like this. That is where they will go to. Really? So, as it stands, this is the video. We'll
so
put it out there. You will watch it and
watch it and make your own judgment. We won't tell you what to think. In fact, like I said, I understand from my understanding, and lots of you have been sending me messages saying, indicating that I'm correct. That's Justice Kofi.
Okay.
Justice Adibwesi Edu, then Justice Kulendi. Those are the three people who entered.
All right.
Yes. Like I said, if you were ever present around the court premises before Yoni Kulendi Justice now was nominated, you will know who he is and how popular Justice Yoni Kulendi as a lawyer was. How highly regarded he was held and how highly respected he was. We need to take a break. We need to take one break and then come back and have a conversation around this, just some brief conversation around this and other issues. Anyway, but we all know it's a free DB, and the Betika app is giving 100% free bet. All you need to do is download the app from Google Play Store and win big on your favorite games the most convenient way. It's that easy. Visit www.betika.com for more or dial *263#. Terms and conditions apply. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bear responsibly, not for persons below 18. Gaming can be addictive. And then Ohima detergents, your trusted partner in hygiene. With Ohima, we believe cleanliness is more than a chore. It's a lifestyle. That's why we offer a wide range of expertly crafted products to keep your home, your family, and your environment fresh, safe, and sparkling clean. If you want a washing powder that's tough on stains, gentle on fabrics, ask of Ohima washing powder. Ohima washing powder. Also ask for Ohima floor cleaner, because it will leave your floor spotless and shining. Every part of your floor spotless and shiny. Ohima antiseptic kills 99.9% of germs, protecting your loved ones. Ohima liquid soap leaves your utensils and hands quickly clean. And then there's the Ohima baby bottle cleaner. It's plant-based, formulated for the baby's